Welcome to the Article 1776 podcast. We are your host, Matthew Kicklighter. This is
Scottsdale 87.
Welcome aboard. Hopefully, everyone's having a great day. So, we're just here kind of chatting and bullshitting about what's going on in today's world. What do you have in mind for us, Scottsdale?
So, in today's very, very volatile political ocean, um, I think there's a lot of key things that need to be gotten out of the way. Yes, I love steak, bacon, titties, guns, things that go boom in general. I like hunting, I like camping, and, so it might seem that I was a little more conservative.
Mm-hmm.
However, there's a lot of ideology that I could agree with from like the left side if certain
Mm-hmm.
things were done correctly, certain checks and balances and no corruption, but that's never going to happen. Uh I kind of find myself torn in the middle. I'm not I don't want to vote Republican because there's a lot of things that I don't agree with about the Republican Party. There's a lot of things that I don't agree with about the Democratic Party. So there's a lot of reasons I wouldn't vote Democratic either. Um, I find myself at a difficult impasse trying to explain to people that I'm a patriot. I love my country, but I don't want to choose a side. Um, at the end of the day, I want to just pay my taxes, make my country better, uh, make sure my kids go to a good school and that my family is safe, and go on about your day.
Mm-hmm.
It's it seems that there's no place for anybody like me and from what I assume you too, like in the middle.
Well, I'm more like this. I'll say it like this way. In terms, there's a certain mixture, like blind spot, because there's several Christians that are on the left and several Christians that are on the right, and I am in no religious category. I was born a Baptist. I was baptized as a Christian, but seeing things as a way as like Westboro Baptist Church. You know about them, right?
Hmm.
Westboro Baptist Church. There's also people on the other side. For those of you that aren't familiar, Westboro Baptist Church has gone out to funerals that I've seen personally as well, saying thank God for dead soldiers, uh, and several other things like that, and trying to preach the word of God. And in the sense of also being on the other side, seeing the other side of things, uh, people on the more extreme conservative side saying that uh, something wrong with being gay or something like that. Me personally, I don't care if you're gay in an interracial relationship protecting your pot with your M16. I don't care.
That's yeah, it's not.
Like for me, I for my own stuff, I lean more towards the right, but I will still call out the like both sides.
Yeah. No, and that's one of the things that I think we've pushed with Article 1776 from the beginning is that there's no there's no political bias to
Mm-hmm.
what we do. Like Trump is running for 2024. I can't say I'm with that. Did he hurt the Republican Party a little bit? I think he did. I'm not a Republican, but I think he kind of hurt the Republican Party just a little bit.
But at the same
Um,
time, I think that the truth need to be said,
no, he was. Yeah,
regardless of.
I'm not knocking the man in any
Yeah.
way. Um, it needed to be. There's a lot of things that needed to be said and kind of spoken out, and I think any smart American of any race or religious background can understand like what's BS in this country and like
Mhm.
You know.
All right, let me ask you a question. I
Go.
don't know if you've heard about this, but the ATF's failed ass mission called Fast and Furious pew pews that we had in the U.S.
Hmm.
and then put them back into circulation over in Mexico to see how they were trafficked out of Mexico and brought back into the United States. Guess what happened?
I'm gonna go out on a very broad limb here and say they lost them all.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
And yes, I
Well,
said Mexico. If
well, I
you're
mean, yeah,
fucking
because
offended, that's where most of the trafficking comes from. You don't have to
well,
be
I mean,
Mexican to traffic out of Mexico. There are
yeah,
people
like
from
you're basically just saying where they went.
yes,
Like they didn't go to South America. If I say Mexico, they went to Mexico. That's it.
yeah,
That's it. I don't know if they went to Guadalajara. I don't know if it's to Cancun or Rocky Point, but I know it's in Mexico. Like, get off me.
yeah.
Shit's crazy.
Like you don't find most of this stuff up north. The only thing is like pure water. That's somewhat. I don't know why. Like the one, like some water.
I is probably because I'm American and don't realize other cultures, but I don't even know like the gun laws in Canada.
It's a lot. It's pretty strict.
Yeah, like what happens to all the people who like already had these things, and then they're like, "Oh, you can't have a handgun," and you're like, "Uh,
Say, didn't it wasn't there a mass
what?"
school issue over in Canada not too long ago? But yet, shit
I've
still happens.
I have no idea. I have no idea what goes on in Canada, which is weird because like there's a lot of Canadian comedians I like, a lot of Canadian TV shows I like, but I have no idea what
Yeah.
goes on in Canada.
Here's my partake in a lot of things is that if you're religious and but you're cool, saying like you're not forcing shit, very much like what this going on with transgender. You can be trans. I don't give a shit, but don't
Yeah,
force things down people's throats to try to make force them to believe in your rhetoric. That's I mean that's the way you jerk off. That's the way you jerk off. I mean I don't care.
I I feel like at that point I'm just trying to hold it.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, if you're fucking cool with like by all means, if you're a Christian or atheist or whatever, that's your own. Oh wow, I got a high pitched voice on that one.
Did you drop?
Yeah.
I want to check them.
If you're fucking Christian or atheist, whatever, I don't care. I want some people got on my nerves one time to where I said they were trying to force a religion so much down my throat. I said, well, I made a Christian, a Jewish, and an atheist girl scream, "Oh God!" outside of church. I don't know if that counts.
No, I don't. When I meet, and this is the thing, and I've noticed that the media and social media alike push a lot of things. Oh, you should hate this person because they're straight, or because they're gay, or because they're this and that. I don't worry about that stuff when I meet somebody.
Yeah,
Like if I'm working with somebody new, I don't worry about any of that.
yeah. It's basically if you're respectful to me, I'll be respectful right back.
I will be as politically correct and non offensive as I can on
Yeah.
this next piece of information I'm about to divulge. And I feel like I'm going about this the most sensitive way that I can. But I work with a transgender female.
Hmm.
I did not care about any of that stuff when my other coworkers were like, "Yeah, she works here. Cool. All right. I can see things for myself, and but this person is just as normal as can be.
Hmm.
It's not. I work with her.
Hmm.
You know, she works in the web department, and there's no difference as into anybody else. Um, Regardless of what their personal beliefs are. I don't know why everybody is so worried about these things. Whether they are or they aren't, whether they were or they're gonna be. Why I'm it's just my issue is just why is everybody so worried about it? Why does that have to be the talking point?
It doesn't become worrisome so much as to until when that it's forced that your First Amendment right is kind of saying like, oh, uh, her, him, whatever the fuck. Like,
Yeah,
you're
I,
born a
I
he. Who gives a shit?
yeah. Um, Another thing I've seemed to have an issue with is the amount of hatred that comes within that community towards people who are completely just oblivious to the whole thing. Me, I'm basically oblivious to it. Like I know I know, I don't care. It's not that I'm trying to be insensitive about it. It's just it doesn't bug me. Like it doesn't bother me. I don't care about these things. But then somebody else who's completely oblivious can be completely hated on and looked as like, oh, this person's a homophobe, oh, this person's racist, this person's just the amount of hatred that comes along with everything nowadays is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, it's, but,
Um,
and here's
and
what,
I feel it's a left and right battle.
well,
You
and
know,
here's a lot of things too in that, and not, I don't know if you know this, but there's a portion of a group that actually regrets doing the sex change.
I've heard it. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I've heard it. It's all over the fucking news.
Yeah,
Like, there's, you know, I'm can't say that that's something I'm for, but at the same time, I don't know the struggle, so I can't say I'm against it to a point, but
yeah,
I don't think as a child that decision needs to be made for you.
yeah. You walked into the whole entire situation knowing that you're gonna lose your wobbly bits, like at the same
Ah,
time, you know.
yeah, like, but I mean, I feel that someone who is 18 or 21, I feel like those are good age where you kind of already get an understanding of what you like and what you want out of your life or what you maybe want your life to transition into.
Yeah.
So making that decision to go through that procedure at that point is a little bit more of an educated guess
Hmm.
than having that decision made for you when you're 2 or when you're 4 or when you're 7 or 9 when you don't know Adam from Eve. And, not to be insensitive and use that language, but like you should be worrying about your homework, not your gender identity. Like there's other things I feel like there's other things to worry about. Let the child worry about those things and then what comes along with adulthood, I guess.
I'd rather much here if me and my child were to be playing like I don't know, Tekken 2 or something like that. Tekken 2 is a great game. If he or she comes out to me like saying like, "Dad, I think I like boys or girls," like, okay, cool, cool. That's what it is to it. It's like cool.
I feel like that's an appropriate answer. It shouldn't be made into a big deal.
Yeah, cool. Like I'm not gonna love you. You're still my child. You
Yeah.
know.
Well, I mean, and you got to think though, the older generation, and I understand
Yeah.
where the angst comes from in the
Mhm.
community. An older generation didn't understand it.
Yeah.
Um, we're we're a little up there, so like we kind of understand where that generation was like, hey, that's not right. When you're kind of like, okay, well, I get where you came from, but things are evolving a lot differently.
Yeah. Here's
You'll kind
here's
of just have to go with it.
and I have a question for you, and this is going to go into the last like the last topic. Do you know what happened to J.K. Rowland's?
That's the Harry Potter lady, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she said some I don't know verbatim what she said, but she said something and the community got pissed off and, like, now they've canceled her or something
Like
and then,
fuck,
like
like the how fucking stupid is that shit? Like seriously,
what was her name? Emma Watson and a couple other the cast members were like, "Oh, well, we don't stand with JK Rowling on these.
yeah,
La
it's
la 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 la," and they've distanced themselves from her like, "Bitch, they made your career."
yeah, like literally. Here's the thing: what happened is that she was putting an emphasis as to what historically a man and woman relationship has transcended into something of a beautiful fairy tale in a book, and that's all that it is, and that's all that she has said, and she had
Yeah,
used that towards something as to like something for Harry Potter. People that to this still very day, whether if you're gay, straight, or anything else like that, still idolize. Here's the
yeah,
thing: if you're idolizing something that you, of a person that you think is a homophobe, you're still idolizing that person.
yeah. It's
Like,
all
yeah, because and you like the book because of how well it was written, but at the same time, you're hating the person that is supposedly a homophobe. But realistically, if you listen to how she speaks, she's very articulate. She's very
yeah.
philosophical. She donated so much money to charities to help just to get her out of that billionaire status.
I don't know. It's all as my grandfather would say, the world's going to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah,
Stop worrying about gender. Stop worrying about race and all that shit. Just do your jobs.
yeah,
Do your jobs. Take care of your family. If you have responsibilities, take care of them. It's not, life isn't hard. It's only hard. Like, I honestly think it's only hard if you make it hard.
yeah. If you,
And now that I said that out loud, that sounds kind of weird.
I mean, like, look where we are. I mean, it's point proven.
Point proven.
Yeah, like
No.
you can't be a victim inside of your own mind and then expect to everyone feel sorry for you. Now, like
Yeah.
you have to say fuck that shit and get up and do your own shit and
Put
fucking
your big girl panties, dust your shoulders off, and keep going.
yeah, like literally, that's all. Because with what we do here is what we didn't receive. We gathered a huge community, but we didn't have any help. You know, we have for what we have done, we've actually gathered a huge community thanks to you guys. But for anyone that has thought that it's as easy as pie, fuck no. Like you
It's
got to
nothing
fucking do this
fucking
work
easy.
yourself. So I know that
um,
you wanted to talk about what's going on with the Hunter, the Biden thing.
oh,
You,
I just think it's funny that they're just now launching this fucking probe. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna investigate Joe Biden now." It's like it seems every president comes with a fucking scandal, except Obama. Obama didn't really do anything.
oh well,
Not like okay, well, yeah, the whole swapping prisoners stuff was kind of weird.
and not only that, did you hear what the CDC said? Like the whole entire thing that was kind of hush hushed
No, what
with the
happened?
CDC.
What
Okay,
happened?
so with the CDC, they did a research as to people owning guns, and they found out that 3 million people's lives were saved a year thanks to the guns being used defensively. And at first, Obama did not want the research to be published out or anything.
I heard an interesting statistic one time, and funny enough, I heard it from a comedian.
Yeah,
Um, about 20, I think don't get me wrong, but it was in the 30,000s, like 30 or so, some odd thousand people die every year from gun violence. Is it bad? Yes. One life is too many. It's horrible. Let's move on. He goes, 40,000 people die every year from tripping and falling.
yeah,
So, like, Guns, maybe not so much bad as tripping and falling. So I thought that was a very interesting statistic.
But you were saying about the Biden thing.
Yeah, so a while back, apparently Hunter Biden dropped off a laptop. Guy was like going through it because he had to fix it. Had to figure out what files were corrupt. Sorry, I had to work today. So he's figuring out what files are corrupt, and there's all this crap in there that he's just like, maybe I shouldn't have been looking at this. And he hands it over to the when he's like, he asked the FBI like, "Hey, take this," and the Secret Service comes and gets it. Everyone was like, "Oh, the Hunter Biden laptop doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist." All
Hmm.
right, cool. It doesn't exist, except it existed. Then about a year or so into Biden's presidency, they're like, okay, yeah, so we said it didn't exist, but it actually does. We're sorry. So here's what we're gonna do. They started actually following it. Well, in these emails, the big man or the big guy is labeled quite often. Well, the big guy happened to turn out to be Joe Biden, who's in apparently was part of a board of directors for a company that Hunter Biden and his business partner made that was selling liquid natural gas from America to China during the time that America was in an energy crisis. And Biden knew about this. There apparently is travel documents on Air Force Two for Biden, his son, their business partners from like different countries and shit.
Hmm.
So and now every like fucking dirty. Like it's nothing against Biden personally until you come into office and the first thing you do is lay off thousands of Americans out of a job. And then you put us in an energy crisis.
The
So now we're
pipeline.
not, yeah, the pipeline. Like, come on. That's tens of thousands of American jobs. That's getting oil into America. That's helping us for our energy. La 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 la. Well, you killed it off. Well, there's your first problem with us. Had nothing to do with the fact that you were, if fucking Trump had done it, but I would have fucking put it on a shirt.
Yeah.
If Clinton had done it, if Obama had done it, I put it on a shirt. That's not the issue. Um, it's just kind of like, so okay, 4 years pass and we've already got another fucking scandal again.
And not only just that, the way he pulled out Afghanistan. Um,
Yeah, that Afghanistan.
yeah. Now which reminds me of the ATF issue. Now look how many things are circulating in Afghanistan that they didn't have before.
Yeah, I have my guns because you gave them like $30 million worth of equipment. So
I think it's in the billions. No, because not only
possible, I would not even doubt it.
yeah, I think
Would
it's in
not
the
doubt it.
billions because of how like the types of vehicles that they have over there too now.
Oh yeah, no, definitely wouldn't doubt it. I would say yeah, $30 billion worth of shit probably.
Yeah, it's crazy, and
And I can't have a bump stock, but you gave a fucking AR-15.
yeah. And here's the thing: some people that are now voting for him. By all means, if you yeah, your rights, but there are some
It's
people
your
now that
democracy.
are voting for him that are now bitching. Hey, you're the one that fucking put actively said that he was in first class of his college when he was not even close to first class. As a matter of fact, he was in the hind end of his graduating class in college. He lied about that. The 1994 crime bill. What did that do? It caused more
Nothing.
black people to get into prisons than anything. Yet the media
Do you
and
know?
everyone else wants to pull out a blind fucking eye to
Oh yeah.
everyone's eyes and saying that, oh, he's an innocent old man, he should have one. I've heard it said before, innocent old man, he should allow at least one term. To no, like, if he lies about all that stuff and then puts segregation, try to put in segregation back into schools. You hear about that shit?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's basically, he said that he wouldn't want his kids to go up into a jungle. Look furthermore into it.
Oh no, I know the quote you're talking about. He said that back in like the late or like the late 70s, early 80s, or something like that.
Yeah,
But you know who George Mistaval is, right?
yeah.
Okay, so I saw this today. It's a clip of him saying, "You may not have liked Trump, but he was like a head coach.
Mm-hmm.
When he was head coach, we were winning Super Bowls. You don't fire the head coach for someone who's been doing this for 47 years and never won a fucking game in his life." I was like, that's kind of savage, though.
Yeah,
I was kind of savage.
yeah.
Because if you think about it, again, not a Trump fan, but you gotta kind of admire what he did. Had no political experience whatsoever,
Yeah.
not an ounce of political experience. Got the GOP fucking nomination,
Mm-hmm.
the Republican GOP nomination, ran for president without ever being a governor or a senator or any type of politician again, became fucking president of the United States, slapped some people around. Gas was a lot lower.
Mm-hmm.
Shit wasn't as bad as everyone said it was. Yeah, COVID wasn't. I don't think COVID was his fault. Like, you can't really say it's his fault. It just happened. COVID was COVID. There you go.
Where did it happen at?
Uh, well, we all know where that was.
Where?
China.
China.
China. But, um, like, it wasn't like he was like, hey, let's make a virus that'll basically wipe out everybody.
And here's what I don't
And then
get.
I'll be the hero. Everyone's gonna love me. It'll be huge.
Question: What other
Shoot.
countries that you know of that have their names attached to a certain disease were they ever offended?
I don't know.
I because you can't really.
I mean, they're all gone. I'm kidding. No. Um I can't say that I know the answer to that, and I'm not gonna sit here and try to pretend that I do.
Yeah, because like I could be proven wrong, but I don't think that the Spaniards weren't up too upset where they found out the disease came from and named it after them.
Oh, the
There's
Spanish flu.
yeah, yeah, like shit like that.
They were like, all right, we'll own it.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard it said the Wuhan virus before, and people get offended, and
The
like
Wuhan flu.
yeah, like who, like that's where it originated
Come on,
from.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah, like seriously, like ownership of it, like fuck.
You know what? Like I said, Trump may not have been the smartest guy, but he said some funny shit. And he said the Wuhan flu one time on fucking live TV, and I about lost it. I was like, ah! I about lost it. He said it live on TV. He's like, the Wuhan flu. And I was
Yeah,
like, he said what everybody was thinking.
yeah. Just say fuck
It's
it
just,
sometimes.
yeah, I mean, like, he was the kind of guy who, like, was like, well, fuck it. I'm already here. Might as well fuck it up more. And he did. He fucked it up, and everyone freaked out.
But at least he
And
said it with a
then,
complete sentence. That's where the other guy, uh,
end of sentence, repeat line.
weird.
By the way, that shirt's almost done.
By the way, I feel as though I feel like our monetization has just reached almost a yellow. It's like a American cheese yellow.
I'm down with that.
I
This isn't for money. We're gonna tell it like it is.
Yeah, like some people don't like it. Like I said, I am not.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of people that don't like it, but like, if it's true or not, it's
Mhm.
funny.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm not conservative. I'm not like pro conservative because there are some things on like the church side that I don't agree with, especially with how people act on the religious
Yeah,
side. Because like if you're cool with
Bible
me,
thumpers.
yeah, if you're cool with me, then cool. Like do your thing. I think I said one time that man, this God figure in the first original testament was like a savage. The sequel though, he seemed like kind of a cuck.
You you heard what Brandon Herrera said on one
Yeah,
of the podcasts, right?
yeah.
He's like, "We won't talk about a completely useless job. How about being a carpenter in the desert?"
I mean, it's true.
Yeah, he's like, "Since we're going hard on Jesus Christ, how about having the worst, most useless job ever?" Like, what do you mean? He's like, "How about being a carpenter in the desert? There's nothing fucking there. What are you building shit out of?"
We're gonna piss off a lot of people. We haven't pissed off this certain side yet.
Hey, fucking, let's send it. The Bible was just a bedtime story.
Yeah, how many? Like, okay, there's the original, and then there's the King James version. Like
Like,
what?
you don't get your own because you're a king. This is what
Like,
happens. You don't get your own shit.
yeah, like what the fuck? There's a King James version of it. Is like nah. I don't know. It's like with people.
So you have a historically holy figure, okay,
Mm-hmm,
and you write a book about it, or him,
mm-hmm.
or her, whatever.
Yeah.
That's it. You can't make a version of it because you're king and you don't like the way it was written. It didn't happen to you just because you're the king. Fuck off. It happened to him or her,
Mm-hmm,
what have you, or turnip. I don't know. You don't get your own version of it. You can't appropriate shit that didn't happen to you.
mm-hmm,
If your great 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 grandparents were slaves,
mm-hmm,
that happened to them. It didn't happen to you. You can't appropriate pronouns. If your grandfather was a Nazi and your parents were born in America or whatever family down the line, you weren't a Nazi. You can't appropriate. Well, I mean, you could appropriate that, I guess. It's like kind of the same thing.
yeah.
I guess this got really left field really quick. Anyway, you can't appropriate shit. You can't appropriate events. You can't appropriate pronouns.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get a he or a they. Like in fucking linguistics doesn't work that way.
Yeah, unless you're like, if I were to say, "Hey, do you see Scottsdale over there? He's got the tape," or something like that. That's like, come on. If you're
Yeah, like
saying it directly to another person, but you know,
that's subjective. Like him, he, that
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Obviously, I
Oh, you mean Scottsdale over there? He's a cool bastard. Like,
yeah.
but you don't see me. Okay, anytime that I'm around any,
You don't see me. Sorry.
no. So no, but you don't see me. You don't see me. If any time the topic of pronouns come up, oh yeah, I go by the term as he/dickhead. Fuck off. Like that's my
I'm
that's
so
that's my pronouns now. Deal with it. He/dickhead.
mine are major and threat.
Here's another one. Come a lot.
Oh yeah, so I've got two shirts I'm getting ready to put up on the thing.
Uh oh.
Yeah.
So what's the other thing I know that you wanted to talk about? I completely forgot about it.
I lost
So
it.
okay, so there's one little thing I do want to talk about, and that's the fact of, uh, did you hear that shit that's going on? Or what Russia did to Germany? Accidentally. hit a place. Yep.
Where was Russia trying to hit?
I think parts of Ukraine, but the mathematics went off and just see now I see all these memes of World War III, and then they're like, oh, these all these memes. Oh shit, it's really happening. Yeah.
Now, it's been a while since I've been in school,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm pretty sure that if you're a Russian, wait, okay, so if you're a Russian artillery guy, because I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck they call them,
Yeah.
not being insensitive, it's being ignorant. There's a difference. The more you know.
Yeah.
um, if you're in Ukraine and trying to hit Ukraine, I feel like it's very hard to hit Germany because if I'm correct, they're in different directions. And so if you're Russia, you're here. And if you're launching it from Russia, Germany's this way, Ukraine is this way. I feel like it's very hard to. What the fuck were they drinking?
That vodka, that good old
That's
stuff.
that
That
rot gut.
yeah, like the whole entire thing of vodka. I have a feeling that this shit has gone off so worse now that they're trading like armor for vodka, like straight up Tarkov, like to where they're trading stuff off, food,
It's
and to
fucking
trading
crazy.
armor, and then they're trading vodka.
So, like, the question remains: were you in Ukraine trying to hit Ukraine,
Mm-hmm.
and then somehow it went this way
Mm-hmm.
instead of going that way? Because I feel like that's a major discrepancy in your ammunition.
I have some. I think
You
someone
need
in.
to get in touch with customer service, bro.
I think that someone in Russia was screaming off "Suklava" as soon as they as soon as they realized the mistake. But the people that don't make mistakes about their company.
Article 1776.
Facts were freedom all the fucking way. So go visit article1776.com. I am Matthew Kicklighter, aka MK Warhammer. Scottsdale, show them your socials. Tell them your socials.
All right, Scottsdale87 on Twitter and Twitch.
Okay.
Scottsdale underscore 87 on Instagram. You won't find me on Facebook.
Same here. I am on Twitter.t. I'm sorry, Twitch.tv twitch.tv/MK Warhammer. You can find me on Instagram at Instagram.com. You choking on these nuts?
Chocolate orange.
Oh, I know my nuts were citrusy.
Walnuts are a different thing.
All right. So Instagram.com/kicklighter Matthew1988, and also the company's Instagram.com/article 1776 clothing. And I do want to say thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all are awesome. Y'all have a wonderful, great day, and freedom to fuck on.
Remember, you can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but don't pick your friend's nose.
That too.
Later.
Later.